Hello everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by my video today. This is something I usually don't do because, as you guys know, I don't share hauls too much, too many haul videos, I should say, because I'm on a very tight budget and I'm also on a no buy for paints and all that good stuff. However, I'm on a low buy for paper and supplies, and sketchbooks is paper, sketchbooks are supplies. So my B watercolor paper or watercolor journal sketchbooks came in today, and okay, let's go ahead and open them up. I'm so excited, you guys. I never do an actual unboxing or unwrapping video. Oh, how fun. These recently came back into stock and I had to rush to get them because, as you guys know, these sketchbooks are like, yeah, they go really quickly. I have two more coming in this weekend that are the 8x8, which are even harder to get a hold of. The price you cannot beat. Like, seriously, you cannot beat. This is the 5.5 by 8, and there's 30 sheets to a book. So if you use, back to back, that's 60 sheets. And yep, this is the infamous V paper. It's just really different. I wish they had this in between every page, but yeah, it's all good. Let me just bring you guys up. Yep, that's the infamous B kind of pocky-ish texture paper. Love, love, love. All right, so the first question, the question of the day, right? What do I do? Let's see what I do. Oh, wow. See, I thought it was 2 sheets right here. That's how nice and thick this paper is. I haven't worked with this paper in a long time. Wow, this is awesome. Alrighty, my friends. So, yes, my nervousness got the best of me, and I went ahead and did this ahead of time. What I did was I did record it, but I did not record putting in more gold. I'm going to attach that video to this one, but in a time-lapse format, so you can see that I did try, but my nervousness got the best of me and I began to stutter. So I'm going to go ahead and do another video here. It still counts as the first page, but the second one. So I'm going to go ahead and do pretty much the same thing using the same colors. And okay, so let's just get right into it. I even still have the same little palette. I'm going to use some Naples Yellow Reddish from Renaissance Polska. And I also brought in some Hooker's Green. And I'm going to add a good amount of water. This is going to be the background wash. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to make my leaves a little bit darker. Okay, so just, it helps if you have a second brush here. I'm just going to let me grab this one, guys. Sorry. Excuse the reach over. All right, so same thing that I did in the first video. Add in a bit of color right there at the bottom. You guys know I love my darker colors in the corners, and just kind of build this little oval-ish shape going to the top. I'm really happy that I have those 2 pieces of cardstock in between. I don't know if you'll know that from the first video because it's going to be a time-lapse format, but I do have 2 sheets of 80-pound cardstock in between, just cut down, just to prevent the warping and buckling of the next page. I don't care about the first page. I'm so excited because of how nice this came out. I'm going to go ahead and reach for a bit more green, a bit more of the Naples Yellowish. I love yellowish. There's a new color. Yellowish. I don't know if I'll be able to break and blend out that harder line that formed there, but we have a decent looking blobby shape for a background. we go. That's okay. All right, so that's looking pretty good. Might as well use the rest of the color here. And why not even bring a bit of the other mixture from these leaves into it. It's already on the little palette, right? So no waste. There we go. I feel much better now. And then I'll just blend it out with the second brush. And these leaves, I'm going to be a bit more heavy-handed with the color. So still, excuse me, same technique, but just a bit more heavy-handed. Gosh, that looks pretty nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and heat set things, and alrighty then. The same thing that happened to me in the last video happened to me now, because I don't learn my lesson the first time. It has to happen to me 3 times in a row. I will be using some gold metallic watercolor as I did here. And okay, I'll be right back. I'm also moving it around a bit, and I really like the way this background came out better. All right, so I got my fresh clean water, brushes cleaned off. I'll go ahead and heat set this. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm doing here is mixing some sap green with whatever was left over from the Hooker's green mixture from this composition right here, and I'm bringing in some burnt sienna into that as well. And I should have enough for everything here, so there we go. I think I should be good. These leaves are going to be much more bigger, but pretty much the same, I think. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to begin from the top and on the side here, and the same thing that I did over there, I'm going to do over here. I hope I'm able to, yeah, that should be fine. Cover up and go over that dark line, that dried up line there. I should be able to be, yep, there we go. So just much larger. Kind of twisting and turning, seeing what shape comes out, and then coming in with the smaller brush and continue to shape things out. It's nice. Okay. Gonna fatten this one up just a bit. There we go. At least it could match. Okay. Let's see. We'll bring in a nice big one right here. Then use the larger brush to just drop in some water and pull out or up, twisting and turning. Coming back to the color and just reshaping. I purposely hold my brush in different ways throughout, throughout doing this, just to see what happens, what shapes I can get. Dropping in darker value around here. I'm actually going to bring this guy all the way up. There we go. Right, so I think we can have 2 more here. dip my brush into water to loosen this up. These brushes are from Amazon. Fumi, F-U-U-M-U-U-I. Well, I got them last year for my birthday, and they're great for large washes. They do shed quite a bit, I've noticed. But you can see I can work them pretty well. And what's the magic number? 5, right? Or 3. So let's go ahead and add one more. Literally using everything in here. Everything goes. There we go. I got a decent shape here. Excuse me. My hands are naturally shaky too, so kind of coming in here with these wispy movements help me out quite a bit. Okay, so let's begin to think about where they're all going to connect. Have to reshape a few of them. Might even have to grab a bit more color. This is what I did for this one here. Usually I would fuss over this part so much. You guys have seen my work and how stylized it is, and this is something that isn't new to me, but well, you guys know. It isn't new to me, but it's been a while. And I think I can even fit in, let's see, 5. I haven't done one of these compositions in a long time, so I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way, but I like it. And even smaller one, because I don't have much more concentrated color. All right, that's pretty good. And what I want to do is take advantage that there is still a good amount of wet onto wet. So I'm going to clean my brush off, and I'm going to bring some of that gold pearl color. I'm just going to drop it here and just wherever I still see a damp wet spot. Up here there's still a good amount because of the way the paper kind of flaps over. Might have to blend this one out a bit, but what a beautiful, beautiful, pretty gold color. Kind of placing a good amount up here where that hard line comes in. Same thing right there. What pretty, pretty colors. And they are surprisingly very budget friendly. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and grab a clean brush. And wherever it's dry, I can just blend it in. I think I've caught pretty much everything while it's still damp, so these are going to be really super soft. I'm not going to add any line work. I was going to, but I end up liking this so much that I think it'll be fine. This certainly surprised me. and it makes me feel really good to kind of welcome myself back into this area of art. Watercolor art, I should say, right? I've always wanted to try line and wash. I don't know, everyone says pick a niche so you can grow. I have a hard time doing that. Maybe that's why I haven't grown. But either way, this made me very, very happy. Grabbed a bit more of the gold. As you can see, I really like it. And again, I use the gold copper, or the golden copper in this one, and this is dry, yep. And when you drop it in, when it's nice and, I'm actually gonna push that out just a bit. For some reason, that hard edge bothers me. So let me see if I can just gently reshape it. Should be okay with that. Gosh, that sure is pretty. All right, I think this is really, really good. I almost feel like I can put a bit more. Right here. Just blend it out like I normally would. Well, that is just, that's the good stuff right there. I could easily overdo it. I'm trying my best not to. Oh, you know what? I can bring some right here. The drier areas, so my hands are super shaky. The drier areas, you'll see it pop out even more. And then the wet onto wet, or wet onto damp, will be a bit more softer. But what a fantastic way to reintroduce myself to the Bee Watercolor Sketchbook. Oh man, I can't wait to do more of these things. I do remember that loose florals and this paper for some reason didn't work. I can't remember why, I just know it didn't work for me. So I think something more like this will work. And look at that, what time, what, where, what? Look at that. Not even 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes. I didn't babble you guys to death. And yeah, I'm really, really happy. Really, really happy. Okay, let me go ahead and heat set this and I can show you what it looks like in natural daylight. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys in real time how everything looks. And this is how our leaves are looking. I'm really happy with how they came out. Super simple, very easy to do. You can see that beautiful shimmer there on the side. Really pretty. There's always more that we can do, but sometimes less is more, and I'm learning that. So this is the first page in my Bee Watercolor Sketchbook. Went ahead and took out. See, I'm glad that the warping occurred here and not there. Perfect. All right, we're doing good, guys. First page down, 29 more to go. All right, thank you for watching if you did. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.